I think it was this time where I just went in front of there's this day like Linga Bhairavi Devi. She is uh, a goddess I really put my trust in. I think there was this moment where I just sat in meditation and said, okay, I'm going to do this every day. Every time I feel like it's over for me and there's no getting better, I'm going to sit here in meditation in front of you and I'm just going to give all of these dark and sad feelings and you just look after me. And I just consistently started sitting for sometimes 2 hours also in front of her in meditation. And every day somehow I had a little bit more sanity, a little more clarity, a little more calm, a little more patience than I did the previous day.
In the movies, people idolize female actors, and we have to play these larger than life parts, and we have to play what is the epitome of feminine. But do I myself know what the epitome of feminine is? Was a question to myself. And when I came to the Isha Yoga Center, when I experienced the Dhyana Linga, it was a very grounding experience. It felt like it settles you. It makes you feel grounded. But when you enter the Linga Bhairavi temple, it's exuberant. It gives you this kind of energy, and I think that vibrance is what is very infectious. I think I had a strong feeling that I wanted to bring Linga Bhairavi Devi home, and then I knew that there is this opportunity which the Isha Yoga Center offers, where you can take a Linga Bhairavi idol, and you can invite the goddess herself home. Linga Bhairavi Yantra is actually a technology. Once you get it home, you get to share the grace of the Linga Bhairavi Devi with everyone. At the same time, keeping a personal connect with the idol and the lingam. So it's just, I think this is what has been the most exciting part for me, to understand these things. So I'm excited because I think it's time not to just take the goddess home, but to also embody her qualities and to become that, because everything that we idolize, we want to become. So I hope I can somewhere, imbibe the qualities and be a reflection. So I feel like she takes away fear of failure, fear of death, fear of life, fear of everything. So I think it really, and I've seen that happen to me so many times, where I've been scared of doing something, but just when I've had that encounter, that experience of being in an energy center, which is the Devi Sthanam, I all of a sudden create that ability to overcome that fear of mine. Satguruji helped us do the entire initiation, and he initiated all of us. There were so many people with me doing the initiation, and that process was definitely extremely powerful. I'm just excited to bring Devi home. I can do my entire prayer, the Aarti, the Stuti, the Abhishekam, all of it once it's at home.
What is consecrated as Devi is a physical form here. The Moolasthanam or the root form is here. But if her influence was just limited to the temple, she is not worth wasting our time and energy on. Her influence is not determined by the physical space. Wherever you are, if your doors are open, it's available. You must understand there are two different kinds of images or two different kinds of consecration. One is just a reverberation. You can even make this vessel reverberate, but you cannot access this vessel from elsewhere because it's simply reverberating without specificity of what it intends to do. It has no intention or intelligence. But consecrations which are as complex as the Devi or much more with the Dhyana Linga they are not limited by physical space. Many people, the first time it happened in United States, I think this was just the second program, in an engineering program we were doing, there was a lady who was involved in all kinds of, whatever, certain type of work from Caribbean islands. She went on doing something with her pencil in the book. You know, we have a problem with people taking down notes. I said, no, you cannot take notes, just be with me. She will be looking at me, not even looking at the book, just looking at me and just doing this with her pencil. Then at the end of the 3-hour session, she said, I don't know why something came out of this, and this is the thing that, the form that came out of me. I didn't know what happened. As I was looking at you, I was trying to sketch you, but this is what I got. It's a clear proportion of the Dhyana Linga that must be still in our archive somewhere. She just got the image of Dhyana Linga, like she completely, the whole page, she scratched with her pencil. What was left unscratched was just the form of Dhyana Linga exactly, the same exact proportion. But she was trying to make a picture of me. So I'm telling you, consecrated forms are not limited to its physical space. And you being anxious, well, you have this choice, every one of you have this choice. You can use this mind either to create well-being or misery for yourself. This is one thing you have to come to terms with. You must understand, if you're feeling wonderful right now, it must be because of you. If you're feeling terrible right now, it is because of you. Other things may stimulate, but essentially, all human experience is caused by you and you alone. How much are you enslaved to external situations is simply determined by how compulsively reactive you are. If you're very reactive, what is around you will determine how you are right now. If you are a conscious response to the world in which you live, your well-being will be very much in your hands. Devi's grace can be used for something much higher.
As far as I am concerned, she's a living entity for me, and she is like that for many people. So what should I do? Don't have to do anything. If there is not much of you, you will feel the presence of what is not you. If there is too much of you, you won't feel anything, anywhere. Not just here, anywhere. There are a few things which have manifested in some people's lives with Bhairavi, which are very strange and probably they wouldn't want to talk about it, so I'll leave that alone. But things have happened. But the problem with most people is they're already imagining something. Don't imagine anything. Imagination is not good for experience. If you think imagination is a substitute for your experience, it's a stupid way to live. You're imagining something. Imagination will feel pleasant for some time. If it goes out of control, you'll go nuts. Experience is different. Experience transforms life. Imagination, you can go to heaven in 2 minutes and come back and you're in the same place. Little depressed because you're back. Not that kind. Real life experience, physically manifest experience, it's very much possible. So devotion, not because you're singing for her, you're loving her, she'll appear. She's always there. It is just that with devotion, you're trying to wear yourself down. Who you are is becoming less and less as your devotion overflows. She doesn't care whether you're devoted or not. I don't go to her like a devotee, I go and check her out. Are you there? Okay, everything fine. I don't go her like this. When I want to enjoy her, I go like a devotee. Otherwise, I go like a mechanic and just check it out. Is she doing fine? Like a doctor, why a mechanic? I just check her out if she's doing okay. So the question is not your devotion. Your devotion has nothing to do with her. Your devotion has something to do with you. If you're devout, there's not much of you left. If you're absolutely in devotion, nothing of you will be left. If nothing of you is left, she will be strong, as real as the morning sunlight. If you don't get the morning sunlight, if you're the kind who misses it, do you come for sadhana every day? If you're missing the morning sunlight, like the noon sunlight in the month of May, she's as clear as that. Only thing is for you to feel it, this must be empty. How empty you are, that strongly you feel it. I don't even go there saying Jai Bhairavi, Devi, nothing. I go and just check her out like a doctor. Okay, are you doing well? Your hands doing well, legs doing well, everything good? Okay. And then, just to have fun. So your devotion is not about Devi, your devotion is about dissolving yourself.